Well, hi everybody. I'm the first to go, so that means I'm the first to flail. I am absolutely thrilled to have been invited to participate here and join what is an incredibly exciting group. My name is Emilio Bruna. I'm a faculty member here with a kind of a different appointment. I'm shared between the Center for Latin American Studies and the Department of Wildlife Ecology and Conservation. So over in the Center for Latin American Studies, the research program I've developed has been a lot on how scientists in different countries collaborate and factors influencing scientific productivity and science policy in Latin America. But what I'm going to mention today in my speed talk is the work that I do as the faculty member who's in the Department of Wildlife Ecology and Conservation, which kind of has its origins way back and is typically about the way in which habitat fragmentation and other forms of changes imposed by humans on landscapes influence the population dynamics of plants. I'm a demographer, a plant population ecologist really by training, and a lot of my work has been in the tropics where we kind of the dogma is that factors that are related to interspecific interactions, especially those related to reproduction, have really big impacts on population dynamics, and in fragmented systems where those can be disrupted, that can lead to the extinction of species in fragmented landscapes or under climate change or kind of other things like that, anthropogenic impacts. And so what I was really interested in as I was coming here was, as I look at the participants, there's a lot of thought about biodiversity at much larger scales that I'm used to thinking of, and as biodiversity, ecological communities being assemblages of species. I tend to think of whether a species is present in a location or not as inherently a demographic process, right? The reason it's not there is maybe it hasn't dispersed there. Certainly it's entirely possible that it was there but went extinct, although we don't often know what the demographic mechanisms might be. Persistence is a demographic process, and so I decided to go and take a quick look at the Compadre database, which Rob Salguero Gomez and colleagues have put together, in which they've looked at demographic studies, in particular here using matrix models, of plants to see where that research has been done. And you can see that they've got 419 species represented in their database. If you look at the species in the tropics, which is where I work, there are about 171 species for which we have the kind of comprehensive demographic information you could actually put in a matrix model to look at persistence and population growth rates. And if you look at the ones that have looked at habitat fragmentation, there are 4 species that we've studied across the globe. And this is about the case for all kinds of other demographic impacts as well. In fact, fragmentation may be overstudied relative to things like climate change or road construction. So this is what I'd like to know. If we think about presence or absence in a community as a demographic process, yet we don't have demographic data, are we going to be able to find shortcuts that are relevant to demography? Should we write demography off and look at other things? Or is there a way that we can start to hone in on what kinds of species we need to start getting demographic research on? That's it. Thank you very much.